Good morning, boys and girls, and a happy Friday to all of you. We're back here in the survival single-player Crashworld. Welcome to Crashworld. And for those of you who don't know, I am Communeguy. I am the king of the snacks, and I am going to hopefully entertain you while I try to find a good way to kill myself. Oh, not nearly enough damage. Okay, I might have to find a... Oh, yes, I know why. Yes. I was mucking about in the build space. Okay? I was not playing over here. I was mucking about in creative mode on another channel, or not on another channel, on another world. And I put peaceful mode on so that slimes, mostly so that slimes, but also so that green legless sons of bitches here, like that guy, so that they wouldn't be quite so much of a problem for me. This guy, I'm hoping, will track right toward me. Come to daddy, you dumb... Boom! That's a case of beer! Alright, so we are stuck up in the trees. It is actually fairly quickly approaching daytime, for which I'm rather grateful, because there's no good way home from here. For the record, home is that way. Yes, so nothing new has happened. I've literally not played so much as a frame of the game without recording. Actually, that's not entirely true. I ran outside, realized I forgot to do an intro spiel, and then immediately stopped recording and started recording again. So all of 12 seconds has elapsed without, you know, fraps being around to record it. Hopefully daytime is coming soon. We need daybreak in order to do the rest of our stuff effectively. And how about you, sir? Yeah. I need a cool battle cry. Not so much. What I really need is a weapon that doesn't make me feel like I'm beating someone to death with a wet sock. Okay, so somehow magically we managed to avoid spawning in here. That's good. Okay, so today is a good day to mine. Haven't really decided where we're going to put the mine yet. But we are dwarves. And as dwarves, we must, you know, mine. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take some food with me. Hopefully it will be enough. I'm also going to take a wooden pick. And something to make a real pick with. And I'm going to need some torches. So let's get down to business. Hopefully we have much more coal coming in. And there's absolutely no reason to make torches on a crafting bench. Oops. But I did it anyway, because I am me. Excellent. So, you see what I did there? I done goofed. Oh, that'll be sufficient for now anyway. But yeah, we're in a spot of trouble. You see, one of my problems is that I have a hard time getting food production up and running effectively, and I could go slaughter some chickens. I've done it before, but then I have to cook them, and that's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, it would help to actually make the bread into bread, wouldn't it? Hup, 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 hop. Okay, so lots of positive feedback the last couple days. I'm really glad it was there. For those who don't know, I opened up, or not so much opened up, as I uploaded quite a few videos actually on Monday. The video immediately preceding this isn't up at the time of recording, but will be up on Wednesday. This Wednesday that just passed. And And I actually did start receiving a bunch of comments. I was surprised. Most commenters and most viewers are people on the server, but that's just because I am the worst person at social marketing ever. It takes me a long time to build up a reader base of more than, I don't know, 20. But I like to think that, you know, it's a worthwhile endeavor. Instead of becoming, you know, massively overnightly popular and having no idea what to do with it, I get a pretty good sense of what an audience means and what that particular audience likes. And I do want to put our mine down there. What do you think? Do dwarves use ladders? I think dwarves use ladders. Let's go get some ladders. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, lots of good feedback. Really impressed with it. Thanks. Keep it coming. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to get a little bit better at video editing. You might have noticed in the last video I tried, you know, more than just slapping the clips together. I tried, you know, I tried cuts to cut out some of the less interesting content. I tried captions, which I'm hoping to get better at. I want to maybe do, like, I don't know, pop-ups or running headlines or, you know, something like that. And I'm thinking what I might do is I might adopt a segmented style as well. Let me know what you think of that. Obviously, I'm not going to do quite what MC Gamer does, at least, you know, not yet, with his, you know, Mining Monday and Science Sunday and whatever. For one thing, I find that to be too rigid. I don't always want to do redstone on a Sunday. And for another thing, to steal another user's formula outright would just be kind of dishonest and cheaty. So we're going to stay out of that particular territory. Oh, I do need cobble too, that was right. Oh, excuse me. Beg pardon, it's actually rather late at night here, which is unfortunate. But, that's the way she goes, unfortunately. I'm, you know, filming in the few moments that I actually have time to film. But what I might do, I might, you know, move on to try and have, like, prompted cues so I don't ramble like I'm doing right now. Some have probably noticed, actually, I'm going to start by doing this project that I said I wanted to do already. Some of you have noticed I have a tendency to talk in circles. I'm going to try and avoid that by doing, you know, having maybe like a little notepad folder with some prompts running in it. Yeah. Obviously, I haven't actually, since I haven't uploaded the previous video, I don't actually know what the comments on my suggested other series to look at were. I don't know if anyone thought it was a good idea or a bad idea. You know, I don't really know anything about that sort of thing. I just do games. That's what I do. I'm a guy who does the games. So yeah, what we're gonna do, one thing, I'm gonna make this look a little less gorfy. There, now we can take the dirt out. No shovels, so we'll just do it the old way. But I did have a thought. I had a thought earlier. I was going to do not really a Let's Play as much as a Let's Play blog sort of a thing, of a run in Pokemon Soul Silver. I have somehow managed to acquire 2 copies of it, and the way I know I have 2 copies of it is the fact that I'm looking at both of them in front of me right now. I was a huge... Okay, so Java crashed a bit, but what I was saying, I have no idea whether it got cut off or not. I was talking about other series we could do, or more specifically, other series that I could do. And I mentioned that doing a Pokemon Let's Play would be a possibility if I set it up on an emulator. what I was originally going to do was blog. I own 2 copies. I own a completed copy, and I own just a copy I use to dick around and do fun runs and whatnot. And I was thinking of doing a fun run where, in honor of my taste in pets and also one of my many occupations, I ran as a team made up entirely of creatures with fish-like body plans. I'm sure that sounds ridiculous to some. Trust me, it sounds a little ridiculous to me now that I'm sitting in here thinking about it. But it was an idea I had for a project, and it was something I really wanted to do. So if I did this right, oh, I did it wrong. Nuts. Oh. But yeah, I thought maybe Pokemon would be fun. On that subject, I do an emulator already. Maybe like can't think of too many Game Boy Advance games I was particularly good at or had particularly fun playing, but there were 2 or 3 that were good that way. I might not even want to see Let's Plays out of me. You might be, just focusing on the Minecraft. That's fine too. I'm told by those who know me personally, like the server's own Kerblamo, that I'm rather funny to watch play video games. Hello, guy! Well, that door's useless. Rather funny to watch at video games. Because I'm rather bad at them. Obviously, just getting myself fed and watered has got me running around in circles here. Oh yeah, I wanted to make some ladders. But yeah, I'm not the best at video games. Some people who know me know that to be true. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. Bloop. Hopefully this will be enough. I don't want to go too much lower than 24 below where that ladder goes anyway, so that's what we'll do. Now my first instinct would normally be to, cut a shaft and do that way. Oh, you fuck off. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, you're starting to see what was meant by me being bad at video games. You'll notice I do not have a sword with me. I don't know why. I thought I had one, but I guess I don't. It's probably sitting at the bottom of a lake somewhere or some stupid thing like that. I thought I put it in the box, but it's not there. So, oh, iron. That's good to know. Yeah. But anyway, gotta actually get the ladders set up first. So the best way to do that, I think, is just gonna be boom, 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 boom. Ladders. I want that one back. Okay, fine. That can stay there for now. Now the next thing, of course, I want to know is what depth level I'm at. Yeah, still have a ways down to go yet. And I'm not sure. That might be traversable. Yeah, now we're starting to move in the correct direction. I do want to move up though, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to bugger off for a bit. Think this plan through. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm going to continue playing. But yeah, where that story was going, I'm bad at video games, so we can do a series. We can call it something silly like, I don't know, Commune-Guy's House of Fail or something. Pick games on purpose that I'm bad at and play through them. The other option, of course, is I have a real fondness for open form RPGs. I love, Skyrim, of course, being the most recent example. I've been wanting to test out the other Bethesda fantasy games. I really want to get into Dishonored as soon as I have a disposable income I can use for projects like this. And when I get the chance, the other game I really want to play as soon as humanly possible is Fallout New Vegas. I never got a chance to finish it. I was playing it on a console I no longer own. And it should be, you know, painfully obvious where I no longer own it, that I would have to buy either the console and then a video capture card, or at the very least buy a copy of the PC version, which I'm actually more inclined to do. What's the depth? Oh man, we are getting close, but this is a pain. I should shut this water off immediately. Yeah, we're gonna cut while I get back up to the... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna cut while I get back up to the top of this. Okay, we are here. The hole is plugged. I've revealed a fair amount of material if you come this way. Normally I don't cave for resources. I don't know if anybody knows that, but normally when I'm after resources I just, you know, sink my little shaft mines. But since we're here anyway, and since iron is a material we desperately need in the early game, I'm going to cave a bit, and while we're caving we're going to keep talking. So, like I said, I like the Bethesda games. I'm sure that at some point, if only out of boredom, we'll get a Bethesda series going. But I do want to talk about what I'm trying to do with the channel. A few of you have noticed things are really informal right now. I'm obviously not a professional YouTuber, not even a semi-professional, you know, YouTuber who can at least bring in enough traffic that he's got ad revenue to lean on. I'm, you know, Joe Hobbyist uploading videos in my spare time. But what I do want to do, I do want to get a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing going at the very least. Gives me plenty of time to play, you know, to grind out resources or whatever between episodes. Plenty of time to get the game going, basically. Minecraft videos, to stay interesting, require a lot of between video setups. It's not like a let's play of an adventure game or survival horror where, you know, you actually want to see every minute of it. Minecraft has a lot of just grinding in it. It would be kind of like watching somebody play WoW. It's just very, you know, it has its moments where it's dry, and it has its moments where it's very good. And I actually know where this hole goes, I believe. We'll see when I get back up there. So yeah, I wouldn't expect like miraculous overnight super footage, but I am going to try and get things a little more formalized here. I do quite a bit with my afternoons. Not all of it is maybe as constructive as it should be, but you know, I get my writing done. I get my writing done, then I hop over here and I do some grinding, and I try to do some filming when I remember to turn fraps on. One of the false starts I mentioned previously was me just absolutely failing to film about an hour of footage. The other one was me rather spectacularly filming the hour of footage on the same seed, which I suppose is a little bit cheaty, but forgetting to voice over it. Not so much forgetting to speak as not realizing to check my headset microphone that it was switched on. So this is a very interesting water formation. Goes down there for a bit. We'll check that out at some point to be sure. Yeah, I'm gonna drop some of this stuff off. I'm never, especially once I'm out of food, I'm really not comfortable carrying a lot of material around with me. I also don't really know these cave systems yet, and until I do, I'm gonna try to limit the amount of loot I carry on me at any given point in time. It's funny how quickly you amass more coal than you really need. Bones. Oh, that, right. That's what I want. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's... It's a game. It is what it is. We got some other series going. We got a Monday, Wednesday, Friday posting Broda. What I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to do a fairly even blend of the multiplayer and the single player. And the thing with that is actually gonna be that some of you probably already know this, but it can be very boring. Okay. What I was saying when I meant that I need to do prep. It mostly applies to the multiplayer server right now. There's obviously not a lot of prep I can do for caving at this particular juncture. I mean, later on, prep will be, you know, gathering up our food and our water and making sure everything's hunky-dory. But in the future, prep is going to be happen off screen. In multiplayer, where I'm already established, there's a lot of prep. So I imagine, at least for the next little while, particularly while the server's still down, you're going to see a lot of me doing this sort of thing right here, running around, caving for iron, doing my best not to get killed in the process, and generally just, you know, trying to play the game. Lots of single player, lots of boringness. I might do a build space tour at some point. I had an episode planned and then I scrapped it. Yeah, we need to talk about what we're going to do with this room. Oh, except I can't because that was the viewer participation question. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually cut here. This is going to be a cut lasting a couple of days, and it's going to probably, I don't know, resource grind while I wait to actually compile and upload the episode that comes before the one I'm filming right now, because I'm an idiot and I film shit out of sequence. I'll see everyone in a couple of days, or as you guys are going to see it, in about 24 frames. And we're back. Looks like I'll be building indoors, but I want to do something a little different. This is going to be kind of a grand hall and foundry area, as perfect as it would be for a nice little mini farm. And I do eventually want to automate the farm as well. So we're going to put the farm... I kind of like the idea of putting it over there, but that goes back towards outside. We are going to put the farm out indoors, but we're going to put it over here. Oh no, then I have to fuck around with the lighting. No, I'm going to put it up here. I was right the first time. Tasty. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, I believe this area is as close to a perfect circle as it comes. But I believe it's an even numbered circle, unless I've gone totally... no, not quite. Oh yeah, it is if I take care of the rest of the creeper damage. Alright, perfect. So we are going to use this after all. But I don't want to do something too basic. I'm gonna play with it a bit. So that one and that one. Okay, so hear me out here. Does anybody figure out what I'm doing yet? Oh, by the way, if anybody knows whether or not mobs spawn in on tilled soil, let me know. I'm obviously going to need more dirt. Let's go get some dirt. Out of bones. Out of bones. Look at all them squids. Oh, that's awesome. We're gonna have plenty of ink. Plenty of ink. So yeah, I might have mentioned a while ago I was gonna do donations. I wanted to wait until I had a larger channel. Partly because it's vanity otherwise. But I want to talk about the planning now, partly because money is frankly tighter than it reasonably should be, and partly because, what is this? Oh, it's just zombie flesh. Money is a little bit tighter than it should be, and also as it turns out, I have quite a fondness for planning things. So what I was hoping we could talk about was whether or not I should do it. For one, it seems like they do fairly well, these sorts of channel donation boxes when the bigger YouTubers do them. It seems like it's not a bad idea. And what I do want to do is I do want to do like a thank you monument, because by helping me keep head above water, keep things paid for, and in part, because I will be setting aside some of the proceeds of such a thing for Greyshine, you're going to be helping support the Grey as well. So I was wondering if anybody thinks I should put my thank you monument on the Grey, or if they think I should actually put it here on the channel itself. I have no horse in that particular race, to be perfectly honest, so I'm not really endorsing one option or the other. But I do like to try and get some feedback going. Yeah, a little bit more dirt. Did I ever? Aha, I did. Acquire hardware. I'm gonna go this way this time. Oh, we should kill that skeleton though. Forget how short I am, but we should kill that skeleton, because we will get bone meal, and every bone he drops is a loaf of bread, as far as I'm concerned. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Because you really need my sound effects, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, someone let me know, like, I'm having some weird issues with the sound levels. The sound is so low that I cannot hear it on my headset, but it comes through nice and loud on the recording. I'm assuming that's my fault. I'm assuming it means I've maladjusted something or other. But I really just don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, so we're going to get this project on the way. We're going to do that a couple different ways here. I'm going to start by building myself a nice little ladder there. Perfect. So, has anyone figured out what we're going to do yet? Does anyone see where I'm going with this? No? You'll see in a minute. We need some buckets. Mercy buckets. Lots of buckets. Oh, yep. I always make buckets in pairs. Don't ask why. If I had a logical reason, it frankly wouldn't be me. Okay, so we have some loaves of bread. Still going to be more effective for me to die, I think. But I'm not ready to die just yet. Oh, and it is raining out. Oh, are there... Question for anyone. I never really known. Are there any actual gameplay effects to rain, or is rain just a thing which happens? I think it shortens my draw distance slightly, but I'm not actually sure. Now, is this gonna work right off the hop? No, it's not. Yes, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. Now I just have to swim up the other way here and blam. Because if it's worth building, it's worth overbuilding. Alright, let's get the indoor portion of this farming experience started. Oh, I still have zombie flesh. Oh, I might actually make it to... Perfect. Okay, this might be starting to work here. So obviously I'm never going to be able to automate this design, but that doesn't matter as much. I find the thing is, when I build those automated designs, they become too effective. I wind up having, you know, more of this stuff than I know what to do with. So for now, I'm going to stick to just farming manually. I can grind food out, and I do want to put a bed in here at some point. And I believe, yeah, I was going to wall this off. No real good way to do that, though. Rats. Like, I can seriously just barely hear the in-game sounds. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do, it's getting close tonight, and I'm actually filming again kind of late at night here, so I'm going to cut the film for now and think of something to actually work on. Okay? I'll be, you know, back in a flash. We'll have our new project. Okay, so we're back. I'm pleased to say that I've come up with a project. I noticed this little shape here. So we're going to move, obviously our crafting is all up here. We're going to move our crafting segment into that. Okay? So let's recap. We did some mining, we did some hollowing, and we've got a little farm going. I'm pretty sure I'm close to an episode length now. But unfortunately, I have to go. So first, for a random opinion. Okay, not really a random opinion, more like a random statement of fact. Cichlids are not the best pet. Alright guys, thanks for watching.